Welcome you back to Lagos State University. We would like to know from you, sir, if the people of Abuja are treating you with affection and love as you do here in Lagos. If not, you might start to retain here today so that we will have again. Sir, we heard your press response today. It has not keep you too long. Today to commission this advanced project in the state, the Admiral Water Works and Trust Main. The state of Lagos is a state whereby you say water, plenty of water, there's none to drink. We are surrounded by water, but we do not have enough drinking water in Lagos State. That is why the state government, in association with the World Bank, decided to expand it to water works. That is why we are here today to commission this water work agreement. Mr. President, we won't take too much of your time. I will now invite the Ministry Governor of the state to get here right here and ask you to read his welcome address.
Commander of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, General IBRAHIM Badamasi Members of the Armed Forces Supreme Council General, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, the Governors and the Deputy Governor of the Lagos, members of the Council of Ministers CFR, former Governors of Lagos State, members of the State Executive Council and Secretary to the State Government, Chairman of the Local Government Council, the Royal Highnesses, members of the diplomatic corps, members of the business community. I consider it my good fortune to receive the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, General IBRAHIM Badamasi Babangida, on his first official visit to Lagos from the new seat of the federal government at Abuja, Federal Capital. You are welcome, sir. On behalf of the government and the entire people of Lagos State, I heartily welcome Mr. President of the state. I wish to publicly acknowledge that Mr. President's acceptance to undertake the one-day visit to commission 3 completed projects and then the foundation of a 4th project is a reaffirmation of his promise not to forget Lagos and abandon his love for his people. We are indeed grateful to you, sir. I'm delighted to mention that the project which will be commissioned shortly by Mr. President satisfied with the concern of the present legal administration for the welfare of its citizens. These projects are the Additional Water Works, the Upper Medium Housing Estate Docking Scheme in Koji, the coastal road in the Legislative Local Government area, and the foundation toll laying of Radio Lagos FM radio station. Mr. President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to recall that the actual construction of the Additional Water Works commenced in December 1988, although the contract was awarded in December 1982 to Mr. Zedemon of France in association with Mr. Zedemon Nigeria Limited at a contract price of 551.9 million French francs offshore plus 28.41 million naira onshore. The total cost of construction and installation has come to 728.47 million French francs offshore plus 70 million naira onshore. 85% of the offshore cost of these components was funded by construction of French commercial banks guaranteed by COVID and the federal government of Nigeria, while the remaining 50% of the offshore cost and the entire onshore cost were funded by the Lagos State government. So I want to mention that what we are witnessing here today only represents 1 out of the 3 phases of the Additional Water Works project. With the commissioning of this phase 1, additional $70 million per day will be added to the existing $7 million per day level of supply, thus guaranteeing adequate water supply to about 4.5 million consumers. Construction of the Additional Water Works by Mr. Zedemon was completed within the contractual period of 30 months. The laying of the 54-kilometer summary components ranging from 200 mm to 600 mm diameter transmission water from Okiaro, reservoir to different parts of the metropolis was also completed at a cost of 531.73 million French francs offshore plus 150.6 million naira onshore. It is however pertinent to mention that 11.5 kilometers of front main is commencing at Akona, end of the coast bridge, through the marina, Ozumba Mbadiwe to terminate at the first vertical roundabout to be made as soon as additional space is secured. The contract for the construction of an additional 15 kilometers of primary company from Adrian to Ikaja through Agege will be awarded any time from now. It is still designed on 480 kilometers of secondary pipes, the diameter varying from 800 mm to 300 mm and 180 kilometers of specially means of diameter 300 mm to 100 mm was completed at a total sum of Canadian $5.52 million offshore plus 4.79 million naira onshore. This was now partly by a grant from the Canadian International Development Agency, (SIDA), and also by World Bank loan. These are the pipes that will convey water to the doorstep of consumers. Finally, the laying of the secondary and tertiary distribution network will soon commence along with the application of the anti-salinity wire on the river and the existing water works at the group administration as well as the distribution network. Mr. President, last evening, I had the privilege of commissioning your daughter of the Upper Medium Income Housing Estate, which provided under each phase 1 a total number of 102 units of duplex houses at affordable prices to members of the public. On that occasion, I emphasize this administration's recognition of the need for adequate housing as a very important component of social welfare who demand far outside present levels of life. It is happening to know that this has been well demonstrated in the new national housing policy, through incentives given to both the public and private sectors of the economy to actively participate in vastly increasing the housing stock to achieve the goal of housing for all by the year 2000. We witnessed another giant strive in the continuous effort to provide modern and decent housing for all citizens of the society. The upper medium income stratum of the society will observe that they have not been neglected, as evidenced by the provision of 250 units of duplexes built within a short space of 6 months through industrialized method. The contract was handled and Mr. HFP Engineering Nigeria Limited and supervised by the Lagos State Development and Property Corporation at the cost of 254.86 million. Now, at this juncture, let me recall the initiative of the state government in pulling down some effective low-cost housing units in the adjacent estate of Ibedosi. Here we phase 2 of this scheme, which has been planned to provide 17 blocks, 160 units of 2-bedroom flats, 55 blocks, 440 units of 3-bedroom flats, and 118 blocks, 460 units of duplexes. The novelty in this vision is that the upper of the defective blocks are now being demolished and being relocated in the new, more structurally sound and aesthetically acceptable houses at no extra cost to them. However, the total amount is often charged to cover part of the cost of the overall infrastructure facilities being provided in the new estate. The development of this first phase of this complex began in 1980. After experiencing several delays and installation problems, the new television complex was commissioned by your good self on June 9, 1988. We are happy to inform you, sir, that the legacy is the case to us on that memorable occasion and continue to receive adequate attention. The time has now come for the provision of an FM stereo station. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to inform you that the dream of the management of the Lagos State Broadcasting Corporation is being fulfilled today with the former foundation full year of the Radio Lagos FM stereo station. Mr. President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I recall with delight that sometime in 1980, we paid an official visit to the coastal area of what is now the domestic local government area. It will be recalled that access to the area at that time was difficult and tedious, an experience which I'm sure will not be forgotten easily. Today, the coastal road which will be commissioned shortly has transformed the current inaccessible area into a veritable monument of the present administration's rural development drive. As the name implies, the coastal road runs along the Atlantic coastline, and it is designed to run from Morocco to the Lagos to the state boundary of our origin. However, in view of the astronomical cost of constructing the over 100 kilometers through one of the most difficult terrains in the country, the project has been phased into 3 sections, namely Section 1, Morocco to Eleko, Section 2, Eleko to Kulu, and Section 3, Kulu to the Lagos to the state boundary at origin. For prior to commission, in Section 2 of this project, that is Eleko to Kulu, the construction of which commenced in 1989. The project, though conceived mainly from rural development angles, also has enormous tourism potential as it now access several kilometers of this line without unaccessible by land. The construction of this section of coastal road, which was executed on schedule by Mr. Julius Baja, CFC, has now brought about the realization of an additional 41 kilometers of rural road in the state. Rural dwellers in this neighborhood have not failed to mention at every opportunity that this road project was a dream many thought will not materialize in their lifetime. It is happening to state that the coastal road project, constructed at a cost of over 100 million naira, is the largest single rural development project yet executed by the state government. This commissioning today by Mr. President involves a dedicated clamor toward the rural development drive of the present state administration. I'm particularly delighted by the project which called for a firm and bold decision period of its commencement has now been realized. It is my hope that the incoming Zealand administration will continue with the remaining section of the project. Before I end this address, I would like to solicit on behalf of the state government for additional federal funding of the state rural development program, which though has achieved much so far, a also has much or even more to be done. Several micro water schemes remain on the drawing board, and the field for rural electrification projects and many others. More further ground will thus further facilitate the more desired strength of rural infrastructure to the nooks and corners of the state. Once more, I wish to thank the federal government for its foresight and direction on the provision of rural infrastructure, thereby resulting in the impression of the rural populace, figuring that government support and programs were the exclusive desire of the urban populace. Finally, Mr. President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I most warmly welcome you all to the event of this historic one-day working visit of Mr. President to Lagos State. I thank you for your attention.
But as the Military Governor of Lagos State, waiting is welcome as well.
The inaugural, the first of the three-stage component of the Lagos Water Supply Expansion Program, it is proper and right that a brief profile of the project as a whole be given in order to remind ourselves of the tasks ahead. Today's meeting is a major milestone and is blessed with the presence the high impulse of Mr. President, His Excellency General IBRAHIM Badamasi Babangida, and members of the Armed Forces Council and Council of State, and a good concentration of good people from all walks of life. We are from Lagos, one of Africa's largest and thickly populated cities, has its peculiar problems, compounded by its rural road and now centered by years of economic activities. And until 2 weeks ago, sir, the state of the federal government. Infrastructural development of the city, particularly water, poses major challenges to successive federal and Lagos state governments. Water as a commodity, as a primordial place in the maintenance of good health and sanitation standards. Thus, the Lagos state government, particularly in the last 3 years, devoted a high percentage of annual budget towards the provision of potable water to meet the needs of the ever-increasing Lagos population. As the assistance, the program now under implementation will continue to dominate the annual budget of the state. Contracts for the construction of the water works and the primary companies were awarded to Mr. General and Soldier respectively, enhanced under French funding, guaranteed by Covas and the federal government. The timely provision of counterpart funding by the Lagos state government is in fact a key role in that assures the timely completion of the components about to be commissioned by Mr. President. Submit this to state that insufficiency of the source French loans resulting mainly from cost overruns and the effect of the falling value of the naira in terms of major currencies of the world. Fourth, delay of primary extraction means to be completed to 4 kilometers. The remainder of 11.5 kilometers, including 8 kilometers of from the E, to improve water transmission to Lagos around Ikoyi, Victoria and Lekki housing scheme is yet to be undertaken. The proposed from the E has been realized, thereby increasing its overall length to 10.7 kilometers to stretch to Lekki. The engineering work has been concluded to source more consular defense credit facilities early in 1992 to enable this important work to be undertaken. Construction of Formula E will greatly enhance the major viability of the project as a whole. Lagos, Mr. Soldier has successfully completed on schedule the laying of the reduced scope of the 4 kilometers of coming company, including connections at 10 locations to the existing mains to transmit the water now being produced at Adina to residents of Lagos. After satisfactory completion, tests have been performed on individual equipment and the entire water works as a composite unit. The engineer confirmed completion of the works and that the plant has achieved its full plant efficiency capacity. It is pleasing to note that with the completion of these two components, good quality water will be available to most residents of Lagos as soon as teething problems such as burst pipe leakages and never pass supply interruptions have been overcome. Perhaps there has been none of greater significance than the teamwork, willingness to learn, and a deep sense of commitment acquired in the project as byproduct during the implementation. The support of various international institutions, the federal and state governments in providing promptly the needed funds, facilities, services, and other resources. The grant for the successful and common continuation of the two projects has been most valuable. The importance of the areas being communal to by Mr. President will forever be appreciated as fulfilling the basic necessities of life, the capability to contribute significantly to the economic development of Lagos State. As the World Bank and the Local Investment Bank Finance Conference started materialized in 1992, with the laying of new secondary and tertiary network distribution to start in Kaja, Agege, Ikeja, Idimo, the quality of life in these areas will improve. The additional funding from 4A to extend services to virgin areas of Lagos, being processed by water to World Bank funding, will bring potable water to the other unstaffed population residing in the Kaja, Agege, and Idimo. Recently, all processes were completed for engineering consultancy for the application of the Anti-Salinity well downstream the Ogu at the intake to be followed by repairs or the construction of the well to assure good supply of raw water to Abia. Implementation of these and the other remaining components of the Lagos Water Supply Experiment Project is crucial, as Mr. Donald Tester, to maximize the value of the investments already made in the construction of the water works and the primary companies. In concluding this profile, I will state that in today's exchange rate terms, some 2.711 billion naira has been paid out of the project today. Lagos State government contributed over 0.711 billion naira, while the loans, mainly French, brought down translated to about 2 billion. Thank you, sir.
That was Chief Warren Additional. Hello, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I have another rare opportunity which I thought I might not have again. That is to invite the President that I get this belated Christmas present from Santa Claus for him. It is my privilege and honor to invite Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, to deliver his address. Mr. President.
The General Officer commanding native duties, the military and Deputy Governor of Lagos State, the democratically elected Governor and Deputy Governor of Lagos State, former Governor, Your Excellency, Chairman and members, Task Force of World Bank Assisted Projects, representative of the World Bank and French Commercial Bank, representative of the consultants, contractors, and multilateral institutions, my fellow Lagosians. First of all, I would like to apologize for coming late. What happened, we took off from Abuja, and just when we were about getting into Ibadan, the pilot came forward to say, I have bad news for you. And I said, what? He said, we couldn't land in Lagos. So we had to go back to Abuja. And when I was waiting, I had two prayers that I kept on offering. The first one was, oh God, you know how much effort Raja Rasaki has put in pressurizing me to come and commission some of these projects. So please God, let it be. The second prayer was, oh God, you know how much I love Lagosians and Lagos. Allow me to see them today. And that answers your question. I'm glad to be amongst you this morning. And it is my pleasure to present to commission the Adiam Water Works and the primary trunk main under the first phase of the Lagos Water Supply Expansion Program. The successful completion of these two components is the realization of the efforts of this administration towards the provision of adequate potable water for the teeming population of metropolitan Lagos and environment. I do know that the financing of this project was a joint investment of the World Bank and other funding agencies such as the French Commercial Bank, Canadian International Development Agency, United Nations Development Program, and the Lagos State Government contributing the counterpart funds in accordance with the loan agreement. I want to commend the funding agencies for the level of commitment and dedication shown during the execution of this project. Similarly, the role of the Lagos State Government in providing facilities, services and other resources required for the successful completion of the project is worthy of mention. I also want to reiterate that if maximum benefit from these huge investments is to be derived, it is extremely important that the much talked about maintenance culture must be enforced on the staff of Lagos Water Corporation. It is only through an effective maintenance culture that the facilities will be sustained and maintained at optimum functioning levels. In line with the policy on privatization and commercialization, the Lagos State Water Corporation is expected to operate on commercial basis in order to participate in the debt service obligation on all external loans contracted. In this regard, the financial performance and future viability of the corporation will be directly proportional to the rate by which it can develop and implement a direct billing and collection system for all customers to ensure prompt and adequate payment of services. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today a completely new and modern network waterworks has been provided for the people of Lagos. It is now my pleasure to commission the Alien Waterworks for the benefits of mankind and glory to God. Thank you for your attention.
Military Governor of Lagos State, Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Governor-elect and Deputy Governor-elect, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Chief Judge of Lagos State, other distinguished members of the High Table. I think, sir, I can justifiably say that this is not my act. This is because I stand here in the name of Lagos State Government.
Governor of Lagos State, Elijah Latifa Odubola Okuno, Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Sir Michael Otedola, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Elijah Aderoju Ojikutu, and Lord the Chief Judge of Lagos State, honorable members of the Outgoing Executive Council of Lagos State, the Secretary of the State Government, Director General, and all spiritual and temporal members of the Diplomatic Corps, Your Royal Highnesses, Honors and Chiefs, Chairmen of local government councils here present, fellow Lagosians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Victor Mwango, and I am happy to be here this morning as we are gathered to enact history. History is being made as a dynamic military administration in Lagos State is handing over power to a democratically elected administration in the state. As this ceremony is a solemn and great one, it is therefore my honor and privilege to invite the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Elijah Aderoju Olayinka Ojikutu, to set out for a swearing-in ceremony. Elijah Aderoju Olayinka Ojikutu was born in Lagos on the 23rd of October 1945. She had her primary school education in Lagos and later got admission into 1958 into Our Lady of Apostles Girls Secondary School in Jebude, where she sat for her West African School Certificate in 1963. I'd like you to please come out so the people can see you, ma. She achieved her higher school certificate in Ilesha Grammar School between 1964 and 65. She got admission into the University of Lagos in 1966 at the New York State Department of Human Resources and Administration for Community Development Program in 1974. She returned to Nigeria in 1976 to the Central Bank of Nigeria.
I'm sorry. Make sure that the photograph comes out very well. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
That's my wife.
The oath of allegiance, extra control.
You carry toy, you do like that. I thought you carry toy.
Sorry. Oath of office. I. Is he on? Go on.
I, Elijah, Chief Mrs. Senator Aderoju Olayinka Ojikutu, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria
Wait, you are making. Start again, please.
Chief Mrs. Sinotu Aderoju Olayinka Ojikutu, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as Deputy Governor of Lagos State, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the provisions of the state government, of the decree, yes, and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the law.
Government. Okay, go on.
And always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will strive to preserve the fundamental objectives and directive principles of state policy contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the provisions of the state government, Act 1991, Basic Constitutional and Transitional Provisions, Act 1991, and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will abide by the Code of Conduct contained in the Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act, that in all circumstances I will do right to all manner of people according to law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as Deputy Governor of Lagos State, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties. So help me Allah.
Oath of allegiance.
I, alleged Chief Mrs. Sinotu Aderoju Olayinka Ojikutu, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me Allah.
You need one. You have to take one copy. Now, 2 days now. This one, this 2nd January. Okay. How many copies have you got? Well, congratulations. I wish you the best of luck. Governor of Lagos.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Now, just to allow her. By the governor of Lagos State. No. I, Sir Michael Agbolade Otedola, do solemnly swear and affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as the governor of Lagos State, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the provisions of the decree and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the state government, Basic Constitutional and Transitional Provisions Act 1991, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will strive to preserve the fundamental objectives and directive principles of state policy contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will exercise the authority vested in me as governor as not to impede or prejudice the authority lawfully vested in the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so as not to endanger the continuance of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will not allow my personal interests to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will abide by the Code of Conduct contained in the Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act, that in all circumstances I will do right to all manner of people according to law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as Governor of Lagos State, except as may be required for the discharge of my duties as governor, and that I will devote myself to the service and well-being of the people of Nigeria. So help me God.
Governor of Lagos State.
I, Sir Michael Agbolade Otedola, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God.
Allah will help you.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a great act of coincidence that as a dynamic military governor is leaving with a very dynamic deputy, another great man of vision is coming in with an equally qualified woman. Ladies and gentlemen, it is another rare privilege for me, therefore, to invite His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Sir Michael Otedola, to rise, sir, and address us at this occasion. The Governor will be accompanied by the immediate past Governor of Lagos State. Now, my friend.
Consider yourself arrested.
Former Deputy Governor of Lagos State, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, my Lord, the Chief Judge of Lagos State, former Secretary to the State Government, former members of the State Executive Council, Chairmen of local government councils, national and state executive members of the National Republican Convention, NRC, members of the Diplomatic Corps, State House of Assembly members, Your Royal Highnesses, my Lord, spiritual and temporal, distinguished members of both the National Republican Convention, NRC, and the Social Democratic Party, SDP, the wonderful people of Lagos State, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great joy and humility that I take up the mantle of leadership as the Governor of Lagos State. I feel honored and challenged that the people of Lagos State have singled me out for this unique mandate. I appreciate the challenge and I thank you for the confidence you have reposed in me. I salute your courage. I salute your wisdom. Your action is historic and momentous. I thank you from the very bottom of my heart. I shall not let you down. I accept the great mandate today as a servant, not as a master. I come with a mission to heal and rebuild. I come to make Lagos a place where all Nigerians will rediscover their common destiny. I want to seize this opportunity to congratulate the federal military government for the monumental achievement of successfully managing the transition program to this stage. By this singular act, the federal government has convinced the world of our unalloyed commitment to unfettered democracy. I also wish to thank my predecessors for the development they brought to Lagos State, especially my immediate predecessor, Brigadier Raji Alagbe Rasaki. He deserves our praise for the smooth and peaceful way and manner he handled the transition program in Lagos State and for laying a solid foundation for us to build upon. I wish to assure you all that I will run an open government in which the principles of social justice, fair play, and equity will reign supreme. This government will not discriminate against any individual or group on the grounds of religion, tribe, or sex. As the governor of the state, I am father to all. I am irrevocably committed to the emancipation of the common man, the provision of adequate housing, transportation, pipe-borne water, health services, free and qualitative shall be the main focus of my administration. This is our goal in the NRC. It is our goal to make Lagos maintain its apex position as the most industrialized, most commercial, and the most developed state in Nigeria, despite the loss of the federal capital status to Abuja. We will build a strong and healthy economy, reduce poverty, and embark on the creation of wealth for the greatest majority of Lagosians. We will maintain a policy of free enterprise, as it is the surest way to reducing poverty in our society. In operating the machinery of government, we will be ready to cooperate with every legitimate group within the state to ensure the smooth and successful implementation of the policies of our administration. I ask for the cooperation of all Lagosians to enable us serve our people for Lagos State to now excel. We need to give our people a new sense of mission and direction. We must excel in education and health. We must excel in commerce and industry. We must excel in physical development and the management of our resources. Indeed, we must excel in all areas of living. By the grace of God, what you will get from me is exemplary and excellent leadership and administration. Finally, I thank my great party, the National Republican Convention, for giving me the opportunity to run as governor of Lagos State. I thank everybody here present for gracing this historic occasion. I wish you all a happy and prosperous new year, and may God be with you always. Thank you.
To meet us, ladies and gentlemen, the new governor.
on the administration of Chief Sir Michael Otedola, how you think his administration will be in Lagos State?
Yes, because of the dynamism and the past performance of Sir Michael Otedola, you could recollect that prior to the election, he has been doing a lot for the people of Lagos State in terms of education. And I believe that being the chief executive of Lagos State, as at now, he will be able to implement the manifesto of National Republican Convention in Lagos State. I want you to understand that the Lagos State government is a peculiar government that every citizen of this country look forward for the development and betterment of all the citizens in the country. And the manifesto of National Republican Convention have confirmed this because look at the last result election. It showed clearly that because of the dynamism and the ability of Sir Michael Otedola, people of Lagos State believe that the manifesto of National Republican Convention should be adopted, and it has been adopted. And I want to assure you that the NRC government in Lagos State is going to benefit every citizen. We have set up a review panel in Lagos State. We are going to review all the activities both in the party and as well as the government. And this shows clearly that the attitude of this National Republican Convention to Lagos State is to improve the condition and the living condition of the people of Lagos State. Our priority has been stated in our manifesto, and we want to carry it according to the letter. And this is the reason why we are appealing to all the citizens of Lagos State to give their full support to the NRC government in Lagos State, and we shall not disappoint them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief. So first of all, I would like to congratulate you on the victory by your dad. And I want you to look back when you were growing up. How will you say your child as this daughter, the first daughter of our new governor, is now, and how you see him as a father?
Well, he has always been a very attentive father, very loving, kind, sympathetic, caring. He has all the good qualities of a father, and by the grace of God, as he said earlier, he will be father to everybody in Lagos State, and even beyond Lagos State, by the grace of God.
No doubt, ma. You know him more than perhaps any other person besides your mom.
Yes.
How will you rate his administration, looking forward to his administration in Lagos State?
By the grace of God, his administration is going to be an administration of excellence, because my father believes in excellence, and being a God-fearing man, he will do his best, I'm sure. He will not disappoint us by the grace of God. Thank you very much.
I have the next thought. Will you like to and to kind of see how the administration of Sir Michael Otedola will be in Lagos State?
Well, I think everybody who